trip to California. They tell me the sky is clear and blue. They say the things here never change, and I guess I like the sound of that too. 'Cause I hate the rain, I hate the rain, don't you? Yes, I hate the rain, I hate the rain, don't you? Bordering on Mexico, there's beggars in the streets, both night and day. From the wealth of California, Tijuana seems a million miles away. And I hate the rain, I hate the rain, don't you? Yes, I hate the rain, don't you? Or whether I'm running away from the weather, whether I'm running away from you, whatever makes it better, it's the only thing to do. When you hate the rain, and I hate the rain, don't you? Setting down an urban auto, Spanish whitewashed villas looking new. Across the tracks, the holes in the roof make sure they see the sun is shining through. And they hate the rain, and I hate the rain, don't you? You see, I hate the rain, I hate the rain, don't you? Whether I'm running away from the weather, whether I'm running away from you, whatever makes it better, it's the only thing to do. When you hate the rain, and I hate the rain, don't you?
Everything on the floor, yes, it's music speed.
You mean you want some more in the monitor?
So, I'd like a little, just a sprinkling of everything that's happening, John, on the floor, please, if that's all right.
I don't care, John. As long as it keeps him happy, that's fine. Oh, good. Well, we did think about this. This is a couple of tunes. We did actually think about using this as a title track of an album, but for two Nancys, it's probably not a very good. People might get the wrong impression. First tune's called "Dancing with Nancy." Oh, is Bob Patrick here, by the way? No, you didn't make it. Okay, that first song I wrote it. Okay. That's written by Bob Kirkpatrick of Weymouth. No relation to John, but he is first cousin of Judy Dunlop. There you go. Whatever. I wrote this next tune. It's called "Dancing with Nancy," and in fact, the middle eight was actually written by Jen Ingersoll, who's here. So I had to say that. And the second tune is from the Northumbrian piper Billy Pigg, and it's called "Nancy." And we're doing a song called "Farewell Nancy" later on, so got a bit of that.
tunes. I actually did a YouTube film only yesterday.
You want to know how to open these?
Unfortunately, I can't help you.
I didn't think you would.
I was playing a house gig in Suffolk yesterday, Suffolk and good, and just before the people turned up to this beautiful barn that's owned by some friends of mine, way out in the darkest pressing field, and I, for no particular reason, I turned the camera on and played that tune. And put it on YouTube, because one can't one? So there you go. In fact, I was practicing for tonight. Yes, but you've got a phonograph.
Yeah. I've got some digital radios.
Digital radio?
There's a very nice digital radio for 20 quid in Tesco's. Tesco's own brand digital radio. It's very good. I've got two of them. They're wonderful. You're thinking of delving into the digital radio thing? Maybe we'll go back.
So you're a bit of a dab hand. Sorry, we haven't driven 350 miles. So,
I haven't, but I did yesterday. I did actually get back last night for lunch, just got here today. We're going to do a song that we've learnt from Dave Lowry.
We did.
We used to go, as little boys, we used to go to the Jolly Porter and places like that. And this is a lovely song called Both Sexes Give Ear to My Fancy.
'Tis one of their old songs.
Good.
Good luck.
Both sexes give in to me fancy, and praise a sweet word I sing. Confine not to dance to or Nancy, the mate of a beggar or king. When Adam was first created, and Lord of the universe crowned, his happiness was not completed until that a helpmate was found. The garden was planted by nature, but could not produce his life. No rest had he till his creator discovered he wanted a wife. He had horses and foxes for hunting, which most men loved dearly his life. No relish and food was wanting, but still he was short of a wife. As Adam lay resting in slumber, he lost a small rib from his side. And when he awoke, 'twas in wonder to see a most beautiful bride. In transport he gazed upon her, his happiness now was complete. He praised the bountiful donor who to him had given a mate. Not taken out of his head, sir, to roll into triumphant man. Nor was she took out of his foot, sir, by him to be trampled upon. But she was taken out of his side, sir, his equal co-partner to be. So united is man with his bride, sir, yet man is still top of the tree. So let not the fair be despised, but man as she's more than himself. Let woman by man be apprised, as more than the world full of wealth. For a man without woman's a beggar, though by him the world was possessed. But a beggar that's got a good woman
Grandad.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, go to work.
Go, okay.
Yeah.
We're at work. Welcome to our job, by the way. It is shift work in a way, isn't it? People never understand why musicians get annoyed when people ring them up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We have to be at our best now. We have to be at our best when you're just about going to bed. Oh, I was always better in the afternoon anyway. Have you, any of you listened to the Archers? I wish Tom would bloody come home and stop Tony going on and on.
I stopped listening to the Archers when they sacked Walter Gabriel.
But if you are familiar, you'll know that it hasn't happened recently, really, because he's sort of been retiring. But Joe Grundy was always complaining about his farmer's lung. Anyway, this is a song about the American equivalent, cotton lung. This is a song from Saipan of North Carolina. And the chorus goes, I'm going to go to work on Monday one more time. I'm going to go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. I'm going to go to work on Monday. One more time. No, Newgate. I know what I mean. Do have a go. I did my part in World War II, got wounded for the nation. Now my lungs are all shut down, there ain't no compensation. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. I'm gonna go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. Well, the doctor says I smoke too much, says that I'm not trying. He says you don't know what I got, but we both know he's lying. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. I'm gonna go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. Politicians in the state, they're nothing short of rotten. They buy us off with fancy words and sell us out to cotton. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. I'm gonna go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. The doctor says both lungs are gone, there ain't no way to shake it. But I can't live without a job, somehow I've gotta take it. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. I'm gonna go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. Tell me I can't work at all, there ain't no need of trying. But living like some used up thing is just as short of dying. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. I'm gonna go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. Well, I'm sitting on my front porch swing, I'm like someone forgotten. Head filled up with angry thoughts and lungs filled up with cotton. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. I'm gonna go to work on Monday one more time, one more time. Gonna go to work on Monday one more time. one last time.
One with the banjo.
Oh, one with the banjo.
On the banjo, yeah.
I'll do one with the banjo.
Careful now.
Sorry.
A famous collapsing banjo, which has caused a few problems, it has to be said. But now,
The guitar collapsed.
it is now whole, it has been mended. It was left there by Vin Garland.
Yeah. He's great doing. He's wonderful. He travels everywhere by train, Vin, and he has a lot of time to spare looking at maps, even though he doesn't need them. And I always find something to say about somewhere. Where he said, I was down here, I was in Topsham, and I saw these American tourists, and they were looking very glum. And they said, Vin, we're really glum. We've been here 3 days now, and we haven't seen the monster yet.
I'm not even going to attempt to do the accent, but the year that the year that Sidmouth Beach was declared, fit for human consumption again, whenever it was 12 or 13 years ago, it passed all the EEC regulations. I was walking into the sea, and suddenly I beheld Vin and his Mrs. Pat coming out of the sea. And he didn't even say hello, Phil. He launched straight in. He said, "Oh, did you hear about the guy who drowned in his muesli?" And as he went by, I said, "No." And he said, "Yeah, it was pulled under by a very, very large current." And he kept on walking.
There's a song called Farewell Nancy. Hundreds of versions of this song, in various forms, but for some reason this particular tune hadn't been done before. I just made an album recently. Got some at the back, and so Phil, and we've got some duo album. Have we got anything left?
We have one or two of those live albums.
Two or three of those live albums left that we did about 5 years ago. So I was looking for, it was for a mainly traditional label, so I was looking for some songs that people hadn't done before, hard to do. But I came across this tune, sung by a guy called John Molyneux, who emigrated to France in the mid-80s, where he makes hurdy-gurdies. Quite glad he's there, really. I haven't heard this tune before or since, and it's a lovely tune. Farewell Nancy. Oh, farewell, lovely Nancy, for now I must leave you. Across the salt seas, love, I'm bound for to go. And though we parted, my love be true-hearted, for I will return in the spring, as you know. Oh, she says, like a sea boy, I'll dress and go with you in the height of all danger. Your friend, I'll remain in the cold, stormy weather, where the winds they are blowing. My love, I'll be ready to reef your topsail. they can't handle our tackle. Your delicate feet, love, to our topsail can't go, and your little behind, love, will freeze in the wind, love. I'd have you ashore when the winds they do blow. So farewell, lovely Nancy, for now I must leave you. On for the West Indies, my course I must steer, and though we have parted, my love be true-hearted, for I will return in the spring of the year. Thanks very much. Lovely tune, isn't it?
Many, many years ago, in another life, I was briefly in the Ambridge Village Band. Probably what put me off the Archers. It was one of those Archers Addicts conventions in Malvern, a showground there, and about 3,000 people came along to throw tomatoes at the Linda Snell character. And everyone is in character, but it's great fun because you have to do a lot of rehearsal for it. And the best bit is calling a ceilidh dance, which is interrupted by Ed and Joe Grundy, and they come wandering in, and the Joe Grundy character says, "I can do a better job than that," and he proceeds to call a dance, which doesn't work. And there's nothing funnier than 3,000 people just crashing into each other and falling over. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So there you go.
Joe Grundy was calling.
Oh, it was calling.
Well, how's that tune work then? That seems to be right. Here's a song we learned off a guy called Barry Lister. Know him? So this was written by one of my favourite songwriting duos, Peter Bellamy and Rudyard Kipling. Yeah. It's a wonderful, wonderful song. It's about William, one of William the Conqueror's knights, Sir Richard to somethingville. I can't remember his name. And while he was over here, while all his mates were raping and pillaging in 1066, he fell in love with an English woman and stayed. And this is his excuse to his family and friends. If you must join in, the chorus goes sing England hath taken me, or similar. I followed my Duke, ere I was a lover, to take from me England thief and fee. his tower, waiting news of my ship at sea. He will remember his own hour, telling me England has taken me. As for my mother, all in her bower, that rules my father so cunningly, she will remember a maiden's power. Tell her England has taken me. As for my brother in Rouen City, an naughty page is he. Oh, he will come to suffer and pity, telling me England has taken me. As for my little sister waiting in the pleasant orchards of Normandy, oh, tell her youth is the time for mating, and tell her England has taken me. As for my comrades, all in camp and highway, that lift their eyebrows so scornfully, oh, tell them their way, it is not my way, and tell them England has taken me. You kings and princes and barons famed, you dukes and earls in your degree, oh, hear me a little before I'm blamed. See it, England has taken me, and how so great that strength be reckoned, there are but two things he cannot flee. Love is the first and death the second, and love in England has taken me. Thank you. Phil's going to do one on his own now, so that I can mop my fevered brow.
On your favourite brand.
Yeah.
And test the Merlots and make sure it's mercantile.
I could just...
Test the Merlot, yes. That Vin left behind. Oh, red.
It's a grand vin.
Before him and me knew each other, sort of age 14-ish or thereabouts, I lived, the delta side of the X. Here be gators. And being then outside city boundaries, I had to go to county school, so I went to Tillmouth Grammar School. There may be one or two here familiar with Tillmouth Grammar School. It was, the last of those grammar schools that kind of vaguely thought it was a bit like a public school, and all the teachers still wore black gowns and stop thief, and they all wore black gowns and their silly hats and all the rest of it. And He wore a blazing saddle and some older lads at school had a copy of the David Graham album, which I heard, and it focused my attention on the acoustic guitar as much as anything, not only because it's a wonderful album, but because it had sleep notes. And so all those people that the Rolling Stones and the Yardbirds and the Animals and so on were kind of doing material from, they weren't really explaining the provenance of the music that they were sort of propagating, as it were, whereas this album started to bring things into focus. And it's also where we learnt our first riffage. We learnt our first names: Big Bill Broomsey, Blind Evan Jefferson, the writer of this song, Blind Willie Johnson. But we also learnt our first and then a bit later on we learnt to once we'd learnt our riffage, there was no stopping us. Can I keep from crying sometimes? Can I keep from crying sometimes? 'Cause my heart's full of sorrow and my eyes are full of tears. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. You said when she first left me to get on a little while, soon it will be all over. I journey with a smile, but my thoughts as I get older, I dream of what I told her. I'll have to keep from crying sometimes. Can I keep from crying sometimes? I cannot keep from crying sometimes, 'cause my heart is full of sorrow and my eyes are full of tears. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. I'm on the King's Highway and I'm traveling night and day. My mother's gone before me, so I must be on my way. And my father, he's gone too. My sister, she could not stay. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. Sometimes I cannot keep from crying sometimes. My heart is full of sorrow and my eyes are full of tears. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. Yeah. Sad stories, Paul says. I trust you're an interval kind of audience because we're going to have one, you see. So I'm just sort of, making it clear. It's interval, yes. Yes.
You're all right you're right in the front there. Your neck's all right. It's a bit like when you go to the pub to watch the football or the rugby and you think, oh, this is going to be good. And then halfway through the first half, you think, the screen was a bit
So
lower.
go to the pub to watch.
Oh, you wouldn't understand, Phil.
No, I usually go to the pub to have a beer and a chat. No,
Yes, you've probably got Sky. No, you haven't.
Pardon?
Some people who haven't got Sky, they have to go to the pub to watch something.
No, I've got Encyclopedia Britannica. That's anything. This is, years ago we knew this little chap used to come, an American guy called Steve Cooper. I do not know what happened to him. He has just disappeared from the radar. And he played a bit of banjo and he played a bit of guitar. He was a lovely chap. And he taught me this particular thing, which is kind of an American version of a sea shanty, Blow Boys Blow. In fact, it's Bill Clinton's favourite sea shanty. Give an old joke home. Yeah, so we're going to do this now. This is Yankee Clipper. This version called the Yankee Clipper. Blow Boys Blow, Blow Me Bully Boys Blow. And then Paul came up. We did our first reunion gig of the year about 3 weeks ago in Metalbed near Enley-on-Thames, which is very smart. And so on. And he
They
came
didn't buy the albums, though.
That's because they've got them all, Paul.
Yeah, that's true. I was just reminding them.
Yeah. So we're going to sing out and then we're going to play a little tune of Paul's, which is called.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
I called it Among the Crows and Rooks.
Amongst Crows and Rooks.
Yeah. There is a reason, but I can't bother explaining it. When we tried, we haven't actually done this ever. We started doing it and my banjo bridge collapsed. And unfortunately I forgot to turn this off. And so it makes a hell of a noise. It's like a gunshot when the banjo bridge collapses, and especially when it's plugged in. And I forgot to turn it off, so I tried about 5 times, and Phil's trying to carry on his own, and it didn't work. So we never actually got all the way through on this one. It's been the first time.
I need to establish the speed so I don't play the song too fast, so when it comes to the tune, it kind of works.
Whatever. I don't know, I can't play the bloody thing anyway. Right, thank you very much. We'll see you. We'll come amongst you, and as I say, if anyone comes up and says, I remember first seeing you in 1973 or something like that, we'll hit you. We really aren't that old, are we, Phil? We were very young when we started.
After driving 350 miles today, I do feel quite old, actually.
See you in a minute.
Carnival, blood boys, blood.